time and resource utilization, everything. In a USB system, host is a manager, we can say that way. So he will allocate the bandwidth, and he will allocate the time duration for each and every device once it's get connected with the host. So after that, no problem. Okay. So in this is what four-way handshake. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so here we have seen the new command as a new frame, that is command frame. Okay. Okay, so now the authentication process is over. At the end of this authentication process, both host and device, that pair will be in secured way, in secured communication. Here afterwards, everything will be encrypted, and it will send the message integrity check and all. Okay, so that the entire packet will be encapsulated and encrypted. Okay. Now after that, what will happen? Now the device is in authenticated state. The data transfer will happen. Now the data transfer will start. Now that USB flow will start. First the host will do that enumeration, standard device enumeration, device interface configuration enumeration and all. Then it will assign address between 0 to 127. So up to the sixth step, the device will have the range of unauthenticated device address range. So after this only, once it entered into that authenticated state, device will do the host will do the enumeration, and then it will configure the device in a particular address. That address range will be between 1 to 127. Now the device will be like a normal USB device. Now the data transaction will happen. Okay. So the data packet format, look at here. Here the frame type is data. Okay. And source address will be the device address. The host may assign some address, right, between 1 to 127. So here the who is the source for this frame? Device. So in this source address, device will put its address. Okay. And destination address will be the host address. Okay. And this packet will be secured because we have derived a session key. Now the things which are all in this MAC payload will be encrypted, right? That's why in this MAC header we'll have one bit. Yeah, that's it. But suppose host is sending one packet to device. In that case, destination address is the device address. Here secured means the full data will be encrypted. Okay. And look at here, what will be the contents of this MAC payload? First, security header, because the session key, by using that session key, derived session key, the device will going to do the encryption on this data, right? So the headers related to that security, those things will be there. Next, wireless USB header. In this header only, it will tell this is a data from which endpoint. We know that in USB, wired USB, we are having how many endpoints? Totally 32 endpoints. One is a default endpoint, so 31 endpoints are there, right? So from which endpoint this data is coming, and data, the raw data, getting, and MIC, message integrity. So this is the contents of this MAC payload if it is a data frame.
The device is in authenticated state.
Yeah, right.
And data transfer will happen. Okay.
Yeah.
So where is comes, whether the host is going to send data or device is has to send data, where it is specified?
No. Anyway, the device will going to receive MMC, right? In that MMC, it will have some IEs, information elements. That is nothing but channel time allocation information elements. So in that, it will tell that the device number 32 will going to send the data to me. It informed all those things in MMC, right? So the device corresponding to that address will start to will be ready at that time. So whenever that time is reached, it will start to send the data to host.
These are not specified in between the MMCs.
In the MMCs. Okay. So look at here. Getting. If you look at this figure, MMCs are there, right? So in this MMC it will tell that in this time gap, only data in, data out, notification, everything will happen. So at what time which device will going to send, communicate. Getting? Okay. uh, there I mentioned one more thing. Data out, if it is a data out means what? Host is sending data to device. In that case source address will be host address and destination address will be the device address between 1 to 127. And if it is a data in, the device will going to send, right? In that case it will be in ulta. Okay, so this is all about the flow. Once the data transfer is over, then the device will be get disconnected, and we can remove it. So this is the whole flow. Okay, and the data frame structure of each and everything. Okay, you are getting right? Okay, thank you.